Yo, what is happening, guys? OwNaGe. Today, as you can see here, we're on arena mode. We're looking at the server, the info here, and surprise, surprise, right? It's 0 people on the server. But we joined a day later. I sent that announcement on the Steam group, and I got a few people on it. Like 6 people, actually. So, you know, it was alright. It was a good turnout, I guess. I mean, not many people were on at the time, but, like, you know what I mean. Anyway, we're going to be talking about why I think arena mode is actually sort of, like, abandoned in Team Fortress 2. Like, it's the one game mode that's, like, just, like, gone, like nobody cares about it, you know. And I think the reason for that, guys, is, well, you can't respawn. Like, people can't stand the fact that if you die, you could be out for about 2 minutes or 60 seconds. You just don't know. It all depends on if there's a cloak and dagger spy just like hiding out in the round just to wait for you guys to well maybe just give up because you can't find him, right? It's cloak and dagger, and unless one of your teammates are like, you know, oh, he's in the corner over there, go get him, flame and pyro. You know, like, yeah, unless that happens, which I highly doubt, is the reason why I think that arena mode is sort of abandoned. And, well, also the respawn times, obviously, because there's no respawn time. It's out until the next round starts, and that could be quite frustrating for some people because, you know, we want to play the game, you know, let us back into the battle, into the arena, you know? Yeah, arena mode. You know, but the thing about arena mode, guys, that really catches me, that wants me to play more and more of it, is the fact that there's some of the maps that are in this game mode are just insane, in my opinion, guys. Like, Lumberyard, like this one here, guys, is an awesome map. If this became a King of the Hill map, guys, that would be, yeah, superb. It would be awesome, because it's something different. Some of the arena modes, guys, what they have to offer, the maps, are just, like, they're bizarre. And also the fact that arena mode makes me sort of change up my loadouts. Like, instead of using always, you know, oh, I'm going to be stock rocket launcher soldier, you know, and gunboats and market gardener, you know, that's what I usually use. You know, it makes me like use the, let's say if I'm using soldier, it makes me use the black box or the conqueror or something that will give me the HP, because we all know, guys, if you do or not know, because, you know, arena mode isn't really played, there aren't really any med kits a lot around the map, and, well, that's sort of good because it's sort of like, you know, be very careful with whatever you're going to do with your life, you know. You can't come back, you can't spawn, you can't respawn, you know. So that's also something. And with the scout, I use the shortstop, the mad milk, and, well, the fish, because, you know, I like hitting people with the fish. It's pretty funny, especially when you get the kill. Also, guys, like, well, another thing that I also really enjoy about arena mode is the fact that when you can't respawn, guys, I understand that people are like, you know, oh, you can't respawn, you know, well, you know, I want to get back into the game, you know, but the fact that you can't respawn gives you that sort of more edge to be like, you know, understand your surroundings, you know, if there's a sniper over there, move away, because he can get you from a long distance, right? It's not like, you know, I'm going to die, I'm going to respawn in another 5 seconds, so it doesn't matter, you know. It's like once you're out, you know. And if you're like, be careful, guys, it's like, it allows you to play a lot more strategic in a lot of ways. It's like competitive, you know, if you're on the last point, or even when you're on the last point of any game and you do not want to die, because you're like, you feel that, you know, if you're not there, you have nothing to do that could have helped the team to stop them and all that, right? And that also happens in this, because once the fact that, like, you die, you're out. I've mentioned that a couple times now. And another thing, guys, that I really do enjoy about arena, but that you don't really get any sort of, you know, recognition in any other game mode unless you do it on the last point where everyone's pushing, is the fact that, let's say there's about 5v2, right? The 2v5, the 2 people take out 1, that's 2v4, right? 2v3, then the one guy goes out, it's 1v3, guys. He's making moves, he's dodging, you know, he's ducking and weaving, you know, he's doing a commando roll, you don't know what he's doing, right? You know, and he takes out another 2v1. What's he gonna do? Can he do it, guys? Can he make it? 1v1. That's when it gets down to the, you know, you know, that's when it gets down to really intense shit there, mate. It's like, you know, yeah, 1v1, you know, it's like, you know, oh, it's 2 snipers or 2 scouts, you know, 2 soldiers. You don't know who's going to end up there, yeah? And once he actually wins, it means something, you know. And once you take out someone on the enemy team, it means something. They're not going to respawn back. It's not going to be like, oh, you know, nice kill, but he'll be back in another 5 seconds flash, so it doesn't really matter, you know. In this, once you take them out, they're out, you know. That's like one less guy that you have to take care of to kill on the enemy team, you know. They put your team into an advantage. And the Mad Milk guys, or, yeah, well, the Mad Milk we'll talk about, it really helps out your team, because especially if there's no sort of med kits around, you know, that's the source of where you can get your health from for your teammates. Your whole team can heal, go attack together, be strategic, you know, like in competitive. Say, you know, we're going to go, we'll rotate to the right. because they're on the right somewhere, you're going to rotate to right. That's what I love about arena mode, guys. That's one of the stuff that I just it's like the main reason why I love arena mode. You know, if you're not playing competitive, it's just something about it, guys. And the fact that arena mode is just so abandoned is because of that reason. There's no respawn times, and I hope people can understand that you don't want to jump out there into, like, let's say there's a heavy there, you know, you think you can beat him as a scout. If you don't beat him, oh well, I'll respawn back in a payload map. It doesn't matter, you know. That's not what happens. You're going to actually need to be careful and pick your targets, you know. You have to, like, if there's a heavy over there, you know that he's better than you. You're not going to go after him, are you? You're going to wait it out until you can go together with your team and, you know, strategically, and be like, you know, we're going to go over there with the teammates and take him out 2v1 to actually take care of him. And the fact that, guys, Valve made this game mode, right? They made it, and this is what blows my mind. They made it, right? There's no, well, I don't see there's absolutely, like, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but there's no dedicated arena map servers, Valve's arena servers, you know? If you make something, guys, think about it. If you make something, you'd want it to get exposure, right? You've put in the effort, the time and effort to, like, you know, yeah, you know, all that stuff, right? The game mode, set it out, and all that, how it works. That's, you know, you'd want it to work, wouldn't you? At least I would. And the one game mode that's not there, guys, when you click play now, is arena mode. It's like they don't care about it, you know. It's like they don't want it to get exposure, and it's really frustrating. And some of the weapons in this game mode, guys, can really be frustrating. Like, for example, the engineer, the Eureka effect. When you spawn back the spawn, it doesn't matter if there's a cabinet thing there, the health thing or not. It replenishes your health and your metal. You can just keep doing that over and over. Build centuries, you know? It doesn't matter. Just keep teleporting back to your thing. So it hasn't been really tested for this game mode. They don't say, you know, oh, we're going to change it for this game mode. You know, you can't use it in this game mode. And arena mode, I think, guys, will make a good competitive scenario for the competitive matchmaking. You know, it'll make you work a lot more strategic. You know, you can be like like I said, guys, once you die, you die. It'll be like Counter-Strike if they want to do it like that. They're taking ideas from Counter-Strike for the competitive matchmaking. It'll just be cool to see it happen to get exposure. You know, that's what I think, guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd like to know, and I hope to see you all in the next one.